Oh, bro, I'm determined to hit this clip. Hold up. Oh, no! It got too split! Dang it! They are stacking up on the containers over here. Hold up. Come on. Oh. No! It got split again! Give it to me. Oh, here. No! Dang it! No! That was supposed to be a NOS triple! Oh my god! I want you guys to hear me out during this video. Yeah, I am upset. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not alone. When it comes to H1, it's really upsetting how fast this modded client died off. It's truly upsetting, but hear me out. In this video, I want to talk about the reasons why you shouldn't give up on H1 just yet. Now, over the past couple of weeks, especially even in the H1 Discord server, there has not been a whole lot of activity amongst the H1 fans and the fans of MWR. Now, I understand completely that this game isn't as complex as newer CODs, I get it, but the simplicity of this game is the reason why people loved MWR so much. But however, when this modded client first came out about a month ago, the devs clearly stated that this modded client is a work in progress. There's still so much to be done to this modded client, and we don't even know what they're planning on doing. So that is the main reason why you should not give up on H1 just yet, and the reason why I'm not giving up on it. Plus, I have a blast playing H1. But my question is, what are they planning to do? What more can you do to this game? Look at IW4X. Look at what has been done to IW4X. It's insane the amount of mods and things that you could do with IW4X. So I can only wonder if the devs behind H1 are going to do something similar. Maybe adding more weapons to the game from other previous CODs. And maybe other, I don't even know if that was on or not because I was stunned. No, it was super split. Like adding other guns to the game from other CODs, other maps, custom maps, the opportunity to build your own maps. As I'm recording this right now, it is 10:30 a.m. on Monday. And last night I hopped on H1 to see what was going on. And there were a few new servers that I hadn't seen before, both US and EU versions. So that gave me a lot of hope, truly, to see people still making servers in H1 with the hope that H1 will come back to life. But as I got on H1 just an hour ago, there was an update for this modded client, so that gives me even more hope. So I can only imagine what the devs are planning on doing. But however, the Discord server hasn't been very active. Over the past couple videos, I've been talking about the super sick modded camos that people have been adding into the game. Camos from previous CODs, camos that are just freshly designed, something new, something fresh that people are creating just for the heck of it and just for the fun of it. There has not been any camos made or any fresh camos made over the past like week and a half. So that is kind of discouraging. I get it, I understand. But I don't think that you should uninstall H1. I don't think that you should give up on it. I understand that this game is a larger game. I mean, you do get the full game, both the campaign and the multiplayer. So I think it's like a 65 gigabyte game, which, I mean, that's a fairly big game to a lot of people. Now, I know that the lobbies have been dead. There's only a couple of servers this morning that were decently filled. And as I joined a few servers earlier this morning, trying to get warmed up to prepare for recording this video, it seems like every time I join a server, it's just like we get to play one game, and then after that game, everybody leaves. You'll either find those same players in another server, or you won't find them at all. And with the more players that leave, there's going to be less players that are wanting to join up, obviously. Because nobody wants to play against bots all day. We're here to hit clips and have fun. Or if you're a red gunner and you play, you know, kind of, you know, semi-competitively, you want to have a real match, drop some wins, and just have a good time. Ooh, that was kind of split. I'm gonna pick up this dude's sniper. Oh. My shot with the R700 is not good right now. I haven't played with an ACOG in a little bit, so it kind of freaks my brain out. Now, personally, I haven't heard anything from any of the other devs, but I haven't really been in the Discord server much at all to hear from these devs about what they may possibly have up their sleeves regarding this modded client. But I think we could best assume, like I mentioned earlier, about the custom maps, weapons from other games, and so on and so forth. However, when it comes to that, with the way that these graphics are laid out, and these are insanely upgraded graphics from the original Call of Duty 4, I'm kind of questioning how they would possibly be able to do these things. Now, keep in mind, I don't know much about making a modded client, so if anybody watching this knows anything about coding and how... Oh, wait. Ay, ay, ay! So if anybody watching this knows anything about modding clients and coding, all that jazz, you would probably know more than me about what it would take to add weapons from other CODs into a modded client like this, considering that this is a 2016 game, fairly upgraded graphics. I mean, the game is beautiful, I mean, compared to the original Call of Duty 4. So I'm just not sure how they would go about adding weapons from previous CODs or adding maps from previous CODs. But the custom maps, I mean, that makes a lot more sense to me. That seems a lot more doable. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to modded clients. I don't know what I'm even saying right now or what I'm trying to say. I just hope that it makes sense. So if this video makes you guys cringe, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. I have friends that are game developers. Maybe I could ask them, but the reason why I haven't asked is simply because they develop games that are like 32-bit, 16-bit games, you know, so on and so forth, kind of like arcadey style base games. So I'm not exactly sure what they would know about this, but you know what, it couldn't hurt to ask. Did my game just crash? It freaking did. It seems like after I play about 5 games, that's when it crashes. Yes, this client has so much potential, it's insane. And I loved MWR, I still do. If the lobbies were still active on console, I would still be playing it like crazy. The freaking thing crashed again. This is donkey nuts. So yeah, that's probably another reason why people are giving up on this client so easily and so fast. It's because, yeah, this is very buggy. I mean, it's obviously filled with bugs and glitches, but I mean, it's going to be. It's fresh. I mean, they're still trying to figure everything out. So I just treat it like any other game and say in due time, it will be fixed. Oh boy. I know that a lot of people would possibly argue that with the community giving up on H1 already, and with the fact that it is already dying off, that the devs would give up on it as well. And I have to completely disagree with that. A lot of hard work, time, and dedication went into this modded client in order to make it what it is. Now, I just would find it so hard to believe that they would just give up on it all just because the community did. In my opinion, they could easily revive it with adding new things to the to this modded client. Now, I'm not exactly sure, again, what they have up their sleeves. I don't know. Who knows? If you have any guesses, put it down in the comment section below. I would love to hear what your take is. But I just could not picture the devs giving up on this modded client. I couldn't. There's no way. Obviously, there are still people playing, obviously. But finding servers that are filled with a decent amount of players, that's kind of hard to come by. And I will say that it seems like most of the lobbies that are filled with a decent amount of players are all playing Shipment 24/7 or Kill House 24/7. Obviously, I love playing in Shipment. I love playing on Kill House. But it gets really boring and repetitive after a while. Like playing the same maps over and over again, nah. And especially small maps, nah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, but it's just, like I said, repetitive and it gets boring. Like, most of the bangers that I've hit have been on Kill House or Shipment, because the other servers are pretty much just empty. I mean, yeah, there are a few maps, you know, in this game that I really didn't like from, you know, Call of Duty 4, but I would rather play the maps that I don't like than to play the same maps that I do like over and over and over and over. Like, I've never been a big fan of Crossfire. I really was not a fan of Block whatsoever. Really did not like that map. I didn't like Overgrown. I also didn't like Downpour and the remake version of that, which was Daybreak. Now, I know that a lot of those maps that I just mentioned are major fan favorites, so if you want to come at me in the comment section, whatever, I will take the heat. But personally, just wasn't a fan of those maps. You know, that's just me. But I would rather play those maps than play Shipment and Kill House constantly all freaking day long. So what I'm trying to say here is I really hope this gets revived and I hope this comes back to life, so I don't constantly have to play those maps over and over again, because it seems like that's all anybody wants to play when they do jump on this client. So yeah, I guess this video is me telling you not to give up on this modded client, and also to give my hopes that this doesn't die off any further. So should you uninstall H1? Personally, I think heck no. I understand if you don't want to play it right now, that's completely fine. I would at least wait until you get more info from the devs about what their plans are for this modded client, because the devs have stated that this client is a work in progress, like I stated earlier on in this video. I know that this video is pretty much just me blabbering on about how I want this modded client to be revived and how it died off so fast, but the main reason why I'm making this video is to give you a reason to not uninstall the H1 modded client. Hang on to it. If you don't want to play it right now, that's fine, but I would just give it some time while the devs work out some kinks and get everything straightened out, so they can speak out on what they have planned for this modded client. But guys, again, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. If there's anything specific that you would like me to do with this modded client, such as weapon layouts, challenges, so on and so forth, whatever you come up with, throw it down in the comment section below. I will definitely hear it out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But for now, my name is Keith, aka Dean Tricks, and I'm out. Peace!